It's Fives. Come on!
Fives, officially known as CT-5555, is one of the most complex and tragic characters in Star Wars: The Clone Wars. His journey, from a nameless clone trooper in Domino Squad to a morally driven ARC trooper, represents the series' broader exploration of individuality, loyalty, and the moral cost of war. Fives stands out among the clones for his strong sense of justice and his willingness to challenge authority when he knows something is wrong. His story culminates in a desperate yet heroic attempt to uncover and expose the truth about the sinister plot behind the inhibitor chips implanted in all clone troopers.
Thanks, CT-275555. That was close. It's Fives. The name is Fives.
Fives starts out as part of Domino Squad, a group of young clone cadets struggling to prove themselves. Despite their rocky start, the squad proves their worth during the defense of the Rishi Moon outpost, a mission that sets Fives on the path to becoming an elite soldier. Over time, Fives earns the rank of ARC Trooper, demonstrating his bravery, tactical skills, and unwavering loyalty to his brothers in arms. However, Fives' most significant role comes when he uncovers the truth about the inhibitor chips implanted in clones, chips that will eventually force them to turn against the Jedi when Order 66 is executed. After his friend and fellow trooper Tup experiences a malfunction in his chip and prematurely kills a Jedi, Fives embarks on a mission to investigate. He discovers the horrifying reality. The chips were planted by the Sith as part of a plan to destroy the Jedi and ensure the rise of the Galactic Empire. Determined to prevent this catastrophe, Fives tries to expose the truth to the Republic and the Jedi, but his warnings fall on deaf ears. Instead of being believed, Fives is seen as a threat, branded unstable, and eventually hunted down. Tragically, he is killed before he can reveal the full extent of the conspiracy. The Cassandra Paradox is derived from Greek mythology, specifically from the story of Cassandra, a Trojan princess cursed by the god Apollo. Cassandra was granted the gift of prophecy, allowing her to see the future accurately, but she was also cursed so that no one would ever believe her predictions. She foresaw the fall of Troy, the destruction of her people, and many other tragic events. Yet despite her clear warnings, she was dismissed, ignored, and ridiculed. The paradox is a classic literary and philosophical theme representing the tragic irony of knowing the truth but being powerless to change the outcome because no one listens. In modern storytelling, the Cassandra Paradox represents a situation where a character possesses crucial knowledge or foresight but is disbelieved or disregarded, leading to tragic consequences. It's a theme of foreseen disaster and the frustration that comes with the inability to avert it due to a lack of credibility or trust from others. Fives' storyline fits the Cassandra Paradox perfectly. After uncovering the truth about the inhibitor chips, Fives knows the devastating impact they will have on the galaxy. He knows that the entire Jedi Order is in danger and that the clones will be used as pawns in a Sith scheme to topple the Republic. Armed with this knowledge, he tries relentlessly to warn the Jedi, the clone army, and even his superiors in the Republic, but no one believes him. They see him as a malfunctioning clone, possibly driven insane by battle trauma. Even the Jedi, who are known for their wisdom and insight, fail to take Fives seriously. Like Cassandra, Fives is cursed with knowing the future. He understands that Order 66 will lead to the downfall of the Jedi and the rise of the Empire, but he is powerless to change it. His frustration is palpable as he grows more desperate in his attempts to make others listen. The more he pushes to reveal the truth, the more he is dismissed as delusional and dangerous. Eventually, he is betrayed by the very system he is trying to protect, hunted down by the Republic he has loyally served, and killed before he can stop the disaster from unfolding. This fits the Cassandra Paradox because Fives is not only aware of the impending disaster, but also sees it with clarity. He has the knowledge to prevent it, but his warnings fall on deaf ears, leading to the inevitable tragedy. Just like Cassandra in Greek mythology, Fives is doomed to experience the bitter irony of seeing the truth while being ignored, and ultimately, he meets a tragic end without being able to change the course of events. Fives' role in the Clone Wars is significant because his discovery is one of the few early warnings about Order 66, a key event in Star Wars history. His inability to stop the plan from unfolding adds to the overarching tragedy of the Clone Wars era. His death foreshadows the fall of the Jedi and the Republic, making it even more poignant when Order 66 is finally executed. The audience, having seen Five's desperate efforts to expose the conspiracy, feels the weight of the inevitable betrayal when the clones turn on the Jedi. Moreover, Five's story brings depth to the portrayal of the clones as more than just soldiers. His journey underscores the theme of individuality within the clone army as he breaks away from the programmed obedience expected of him and chooses to act based on moral conviction. His arc highlights the moral complexity of the clones' situation. They are both victims and perpetrators, manipulated by forces beyond their control. Five's Cassandra Paradox adds a layer of tragic irony to the entire series. The audience knows that he is right, making his death not only heartbreaking, but also deeply frustrating. His story enhances the emotional weight of the final seasons of the Clone Wars, as viewers see the full scale of the betrayal unfold, knowing that Fives had tried and failed to stop it. Fives is the perfect embodiment of the Cassandra Paradox in Star Wars, the Clone Wars. His character arc, driven by his moral courage and pursuit of truth, leads him to a tragic end where he is ignored, dismissed, and ultimately silenced. The knowledge he gains about the inhibitor chips and Order 66 mirrors Cassandra's doomed prophecies, as Fives foresees the coming disaster but is unable to stop it. His paradoxical role not only adds to the tragedy of his character, but also deepens the emotional impact of the series, reinforcing the sense of inevitable betrayal that defines the fall of the Jedi and the rise of the Empire.
Is it done?
Thanks for watching this video. If you want to wake up tomorrow, please like and subscribe.